Connor, you guys were 1 point shy of doubling them up in the second half. Can you kind of take us through halftime and what clicked and why you guys were able to come out in the second half and play so much better?
I think that started with our defensive pressure that we came out with, and we're able to get stops. And this team gets stops. We have a lot of guys that can run, like this guy over here, and so we can get that pace going, and we can really get our offensive flow going. And then on top of that, guards and Josh were great with their passes tonight and getting great looks, and so I think that helped out too.
For all three of you guys, your careers are starting to come to a close. You obviously want to finish here for the team, and then put anything on tape for personally for post college basketball plans. How much is that sort of weighing on your mind right now?
As far as stuff like beyond the season, not even a thought. We're thinking about this next game because it's a big game coming up. We go one at a time, and especially with the rival game, we're focusing all of our energy for this next week, prepping for that, and to come out and give a good effort then.
I think they had something like 15 points off turnovers in the first half, only a couple in the second. How are you guys able to clean that up?
We knew that we were playing good when we did all the right things. Everyone had a lot of bad passes and a lot of mistakes in the first half, but with that we're down I think 6 still. So we just went into halftime, just clean up the little stuff like the turnovers and keeping them off the glass. Yeah, so we just talked to each other at halftime, said just clean up the little things, and I'm fine, and that's what we did in the second half.
Josh, I know you've had your eye on that double-double record for a few years now. You got it today. How gratifying is that?
Hey, boy. Yeah.
Get the score record there.
Yeah, it definitely feels good, especially getting the win on top of that. That's always our number one goal is get that win first, and we really finish strong, which is really encouraging to see, and hopefully we can take that and progress it towards the next game.
Did you realize that you had it today, or that you needed one more double-double to get it?
There's people in the circle that are saying some things, but they let me know. They let me know I got it.
And for Connor and Ike, how impressive is that number to see 54 double-doubles in a college career?
Man, the thing that's really crazy about it is he really only played. He did it in 3 years, to be honest. Freshman year, he didn't play that much. I knew how good he was. Me and him would always get in the gym late at night, and we'd play one-on-one, and he'd always get his little floaters in and his mid-range shots. So I knew how good he was, and then sophomore year he stepped it up, and ever since then he's been showing us how good he can be. So yeah, that's the crazy thing about it is everyone else did it in 4, and then he just did it in 3.
Connor, what's it like to just go into every game knowing that you've got basically 10 points and 10 rebounds taken care of, that that's going to happen for the team?
It's pretty good because our philosophies were if you see the other guy getting the rebound, then I'll always take off to get that pace game, to get down the floor so we can get a quick bucket. So knowing that the rebounding load isn't on me and he's hunting them like a hawk, pun intended. But it's like today I got a lot of runouts which made their defense sink in, which gave shots for Malachi because their guards were having to sink in a little bit when I was running down. So it's unbelievable. Like at JUCO, the rebounding was all me, and so it's kind of nice having another guy to help you out with the battle.
Hey, Connor, how do you take advantage of your height advantage, especially late in that big run?
Coach was running he's drawn up some good plays to get me in good position, and everybody spaced out, and then the guards were just executing everything perfectly and getting me crisp passes. So
you had to really win the rebounding battle tonight, right, against a little bit shorter team.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And how were you able to do that, basically?
That was one of our big emphasis of we know we could transition on them, and our guards would get back to protect our basket against their transition. So me and Josh just attacked their boards hard, and it showed.
Josh, Coach Kent is a pretty positive, optimistic coach. After Thursday's game, he called you guys out a little bit more than he usually does. Was that useful? Was that helpful for you guys at all? Having impact?
Yeah, I think so, because it was kind of a reality check to put things into perspective. How long we've been here, how many practices we've had, how hard we've worked, and then just to throw it away, it doesn't make any sense. So he told us right then and there that we had 2 games left to in Beasley in front of our home fans and home crowd, which did a really good job of showing out tonight.
Yeah, shout out to the people that came out.
Yeah.
They always support us and stuff.
Yeah, and so he told us we need to continue to bring intensity and show out for our 4 seniors and to put us out on a high note.
To piggyback off that, was there a similar message at half, being down by as much as 12 in the first?
I just think we didn't exactly execute the game plan in the first half. We knew since they're a smaller team, they're perimeter oriented, and they like to shoot a lot of threes, and they kind of live and die by that. And so by forcing them to become, drivers and have good help defense and being in the gaps, we allowed them to stop penetration and stop getting open looks from the outside, which allowed us to get rebounds and outlets and easy points in transition.